So here he is, one of the best flyweights on planet Earth at present, fighting out of Baghdad, Iraq. Amir Albazi came to the UFC with heightened expectations. Largely, he has lived up to all of that. He has never been finished as a mixed martial arts pro, and many believe if he can get the job done here tonight, with style points or otherwise, he could be next to challenge for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Amir Albazi has arrived. So this young fighter making the walk here tonight, and he's a very entertaining fighter. He's very adept at staying in the pocket while avoiding significant damage coming back. Certainly, he's made a career of frustrating opponents, stays relaxed in there, leans on the defense, and uses that defensive movement to set up his own offense. You'll see him move that head off of the center line, counter beautifully, really more of a counter striker offensively. But his defense will wow you, even when the opposition feels like they have him in range. More often than not, they may. Play against Kai Kara-France and throughout his UFC tenure thus far. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Amir the Prince Albazi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, early round action here as we get a look at the former UFC Flyweight Champion, the Assassin Baby, Brandon Moreno. His evolution has been marked. It has been incredible. It has been off the charts when you think about his time on The Ultimate Fighter to his time as UFC Flyweight Champion. The jab, the chokes, the finishing instincts. One of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the game, and ready to get back to it as he tries to ascend back to championship level status. Out of range with that one. Looking to land the leg kick now. Trying to do damage now with the kick. That's a miss. Oh, goes upstairs and lands with the high kick. Oh, nice job to block the kick. Big shots being landed on both sides here. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
All right, so we'll see if Brandon Moreno can get off to a good start tonight. He is a 5-tool player, but the jab would appear to be his weapon of choice here in the early going.
And honestly, Johnny, he's developed it even further as he has gone to Missouri to train. The guy is getting better. He does a good job of finding his range. He shortened his stance a little bit, so he's not so much in a boxing stance, but he is using that to defend leg kicks more effectively, but also still have the ability to go find that jab. Oh, nice kick. Oh, nice. Nice. Looks like that one landed. Beautiful body kick.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Right on the button.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Oh, that jab alerted his opponent. Left punch is clean, followed by a right.
Keep the pressure on, everything's landing.
Oh, nice low kick. Much of the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling starting.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one.
Beautiful kick lands. Oh, he didn't like that one.
Straight right, he misses. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Brandon Moreno. All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches, and he's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Moreno's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. 20 seconds left. That kick lands. Final seconds of round one.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Round two next. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Moreno's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, big moment in that round, of course, the strike that caused the cut to the lip. Certainly, it's not shades of Robbie Lawler nor Alistair Overeem, but the cut does bear watching as we move forward.
And it still hurts. I mean, it still hurts. Honestly, everything hurts in the octagon, and that shot looked like it hurt a ton. But what the story will be is that it opened up that cut on the lip. How does he avoid taking too much damage back to that spot? He's got to move his head off that center line as he's moving forward.
And there's only so much a cut man can do to stop bleeding in the mouth area, so we will continue to monitor that cut as this fight presses forward. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Excellent ground and pound here by Brandon Moreno.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Get up, get up, get up.
Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Moreno's in half guard now. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here.
Oh, nice. When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
Let's go. Kick.
Nice jab by Moreno, high guard, and he gets that thing to the target quickly.
Gets to the target quick, and you can see the assassin baby starting to really feel himself right now. He has found his flow, he's in his groove, and like I said, that jab is what starts everything coming from the fighter from Mexico.
That shot blocked by Albazi. And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, nice body shot.
Strong outside leg kick. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
But he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of the ball. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Oh!
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, nice jab by the assassin baby, Moreno.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
And he blocked the punch there.
Inside low kick.
Nice work, guys.
Oh, that kick is good by Amir Albazi. And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage, might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that.
Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
1 minute. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Moreno's really targeting that cut right now, and why not? He has opened up his opponent. Might as well continue to attack that particular area.
You see him put himself into the half guard? Like the control, yep.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Albazi's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. All right, that's the end of round number two. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the screen.
This is what happens. Very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken the lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next one.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, nice.
Keep those hands high.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done.
Clean with the right hook. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys. He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish. Oh, my goodness.
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing.
This is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
Ah, that jab hurt him.
Big left hand lands upstairs.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot. Big shot lands from both guys.
All right, so it has been punches and strikes in bunches tonight. His opponent is wearing it, and when you see swelling like that, maybe a facial fracture of some kind.
Well, it seems as though something's hurt bad here. The last time I saw somebody get this one, I remember watching Joanna Jędrzejczyk's head, looking at the just size blow up. You know that damage is getting
This one could be over soon. Oh, that looks tight to me. It looks like it might be locked in.
Yeah, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything wrong to allow for himself to get subbed. Great defense by this fighter.
All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Moreno's eye now closing up. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Moreno's back in full mount. Nice positional control here. Final seconds. Oh, Albazi's in half guard. And that'll do it. 15 minutes It's in the books.
Stop.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round, and how about the swelling at this point on the fighter's forehead? That is not getting better, ladies and gentlemen. It is only getting worse given all the offense that's coming back. We'll see if they can get the end swell on there and try to keep this fighter in the fight. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Man, his jab is good. There it is. Oh, went for the spinning kick there, telegraphed it a little bit, no good. By him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, big left hook there. Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land. Moreno's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. What submission defense on this play?
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Amir Albazi.
Oh, right into mount. He's got to be careful here.
Moreno's in half guard. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Brandon Moreno.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot. He let him step over to the crucifix.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes. And got to be careful here. Nice.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Albazi. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he...
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm.
You gotta be kidding me. He's out. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Side control now. Oh, Albazi's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Oh, almost like, oh, big shots raining down. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
Well, these ground strikes are just brutal. Huge elbow there. 10 seconds remaining in round 4.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. Well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Both guys handing out facials. Hardly recognizable compared to the fighters that walked out here just recently.
Yeah, for sure. They don't even look like the same guys. They told us time and time again that this would be a fun fight. This is an evenly matched fight, and both of them would look to finish. That is exactly what they are doing.
Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Refocus and keep those hands up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Amir Albazi gets caught by that straight punch there.
Nice block.
Vision is compromised, there's no doubt. So the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's...
Oh, he might get finished here.
Right hand barely missed there.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stoned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you like. Get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Moreno's referee is going to step in here and likely call on the doctor to check out that swelling around the eye. Defensively, he has had a very hard time tonight.
Well, and it's gotten worse because the moment the swelling started, his spirit tells him to keep going forward, but he's getting pieced up.
Well, this is a good sign. The doctor talking to the referee, and the fight will continue, at least for now.
Yeah, this is a good decision. I mean, swelling can be superficial. He seems like he wants to compete. Let's go.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night.
He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. He can't even stand.
Under 3 minutes now to go round 5. Well, you got to think it's only a matter of time. Yup, referee stopping the action here. That swelling is getting out of control. This might be the end, DC.
It's bad. I mean, it's a lot of swelling. And it's the damage that he has taken over the course of the fight that is making him swell to a point that I don't know if he can continue.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Our fans don't like it, but he was rendered essentially a one-eyed fighter, and that is the end. It goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage.
Well, he looks upset at the doctor's decision, but in time, he will accept that this is probably better for his fighting future.
Got to play better defense. Bruce Buffer inside the octagon with the official decision. Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight. Declaring the winner by TKO